Hi there, these comments are for MT, and I am Michael from OTC Online TOEFLCourse.com, and I'm looking at your essay. Where is it? Is this it right here? Okay, so looking it over, I'm going to look at the email you sent me in a minute. So you had a flesh writing score on this one of about 16.7, very high level writing right here. And I think that's good. You didn't really have many grammatical issues. I know that you said you had E-Rater score it. Yeah, I think overall I'm not necessarily going to say 30 points out of 30. I think you're very, very close. You had a few minor word choice issues, as I'm going to point out. And okay, let's take a look at your email now. You say, "Hi, Michael. I'm one of your TOEFL Writing Boot Camp course students. The prompt here is some people believe that when busy parents do not have a lot of time to spend with their children, the best use of that time is to have fun playing games or sports. Others believe that it is best to use that time doing things together that are related to schoolwork. Which of the two approaches do you prefer? Use specific reasons and examples to support your answer." You say, "I managed to complete this in 30 minutes. You wrote 570 words in 30 minutes. Wow. Including the thinking process. Despite the 13 mistakes in spelling, 3 misuses of commas, or of the comma maybe, and 9 minor errors in grammar, the E-Rater still provided me a grade of 5. Then I took 15 minutes to have the essay further polished before I sent it to you. I am now encountering a stupid and ridiculous problem." You're overthinking stuff. Don't think too much here. I've already got used to, I'm going to change this to writing. I've already got used to writing long sentences. So got used to, you have to look at to as a preposition, so you need a gerund after that. With more than 30 words, so I don't know how to use short sentences. To be more specific, I'm not certain where should be a good place to insert a short sentence. I know that you mentioned if I want the reader to slow down, make this plural. If I want readers to slow down the reading speed, I can throw a short sentence in there. You can do that. It's particularly effective in stories when you're telling stories, narratives, and things. May you give me an example for this writing attached? Where may be a good place to insert short sentences into? Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Now, there is no exact way to explain that. My philosophy, typically longer sentences played against a short sentence every now and then is probably pretty good, right? So if you have 2 sentences, both of which are more than 30 words, then maybe after that it's time for maybe a 15 to 20 word sentence. That would be the way I would look at it, is maybe you have 2 or 3 longer sentences. Right after that, do a shorter one, and then another 2 longer sentences along with a shorter one after that. That's kind of how I would look at it. Okay, let's look at what you wrote here. You said, "In my childhood, both my parents are full-time working professionals being occupied by their extremely busy." I'm going to put work here because I look at work as an uncount noun. To be more specific, my father was a plant manager and you can probably get rid of this and just say specifically, my father was a plant manager of a music box manufacturing company while my mother. Now, if you say was here, then my mother is or was the leader of the engineering group of a chemical industrial corporation. What if you did this? I'm going to show you a trick here. I'm only going to edit one of your paragraphs here, by the way. It'd take me an hour and a half to get through this whole thing. industrial, chemical industrial corporation. And we're getting rid of, generally, don't use prepositional phrases if you can eliminate them. So I said, is the leader of a chemical industrial corporation engineering group. Once they had spare time. No, it's when they had spare time. And then you want to put they would use that time helping me in reviewing my schoolwork, which I think is a good fashion. In reviewing my homework, my schoolwork, I think you can get rid of this and put not only because the parents can help their children in improving the school grades, but also, and change this to because. I think that works better. Not only because the parents can help their children in improving the school grades, but also because the parents can have a more comprehensive understanding of their children's academic performances. And that is the thesis. So be careful. Make sure you can control that. 47 words. Wow. My goodness. Okay, so I have that. I edited that. And I think I'm going to go back and change this to was. But only you know if this is, which means she's no longer part of this engineering group anymore. It kind of sounds like that's what it means. Okay, okay, so you have this next paragraph, right? So I think right near the end of this paragraph, you could probably use a short sentence. And I think it's great right here because you're kind of showing the result of your father's tutoring. Therefore, I got a high score of 98 out of 100 on that next mathematical examination. So here, look at that. So you got 16 words here. That's it, right? Now, right before there, you got a 27 word. So I think a short sentence played against several longer sentences, you can create a lot of emphasis on this last idea. So because it's the last kind of sentence of the paragraph and it's stating the positive benefits of your father helping you with your math, I think a short sentence would work perfectly right there. But remember that there's no exact way to do this. So I'll just say what I said before. Longer sentences played against a shorter sentence every now and then probably creates a good syntactic variety for academic and professional writing. That's what I would say there. All right, and thank you for completing this practice test. So I'm going to estimate your score. You said that the E-rater gave you 30. I'm going to put you at 28 to 30 on it. I think you're really close. I really believe you will get 30 on the TOEFL exam, but be careful that you don't overthink things. So what I don't want you to do is every single sentence in your TOEFL essay is over 40 words. I think you're pushing it. That's too much. Keep your sentence length between 20 and 30 words. That's usually pretty good, right? Then remember that a shorter sentence, maybe every now and then, maybe one or two shorter sentences in every paragraph is probably a pretty good strategy also. So you're showcasing your what's called rhetorical writing skills. You're showcasing your ability to write these really incredibly complex and long sentences, but you're also showing you know how to put in those shorter sentences whenever they're more appropriate. All right, thank you.